What's up?
Hi.
Tyler, Keith, plugged on with our first review of 2018.
Woohoo! We're here.
Yeah. We're going to talk about the new song from Judas Priest titled Lightning Strikes. It's off their new album, Firepower, which is their first album since 2014's Redeemer of Souls, which was a mighty fine album.
It's a great album. Really liked it.
Yeah. Judas Priest is still kicking it, man. I mean, they've been through many decades.
Since the 70s, at least.
Yeah, definitely, and they're still kicking ass, and this song is no different. What do you think?
Yeah, this song, sounds very old school. My first time listening to this song, I didn't even realize Judas Priest had put out a song. I was listening to, Sirius radio, to Liquid Metal, and Lightning Strikes by Judas Priest came on, and my first thought was, oh man, it's cool. It's this must be some older Judas Priest song that I just hadn't heard from, some album that I just hadn't listened to that much. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then come to find out, oh, they put out a new song, and then this was it. And I'm like, wow. This sounds something directly ripped out of, Painkiller. With just, the pacing and whatnot. And I really like I think the thing that sells that idea to me is the main riff, which is, awesome, very reminiscent of, I think of, Hell Patrol. Again, from Painkiller, if I'm going to keep making the Painkiller allegories, is kind of where it reminds me of. And it's just the upbeat, up-tempo kind of song. And again, it's just something that I was a little bit surprised about from their last album, and a little bit in here. I mean, Rob Halford still got it. Mm-hmm. His vocals are very, very good. And it also, at least it seems like, whereas on Redeemer of Souls, he tried a couple things, and his voice does sound weird a little bit on that album at times. This is just straight, typical Judas Priest with how he sings. And there's a lot of moving parts to the song. The solo is great, but Judas Priest I think has always had great solos. Maybe not up there in the highest tier, but they've always been fun. And I really like the guitar harmony that happens after the second chorus. That's, I think that's one of the best parts of the song, just because it kind of is this. It just sounds really, really nice. And then shortly after that, the one riff that busts in is also a cool riff, even though it's super simple. But that's kind of what Priest is. They don't have to be all technical. And I just think the song's just very well put together, just in general. With and I hope that the whole album, Firepower, sounds like this song. I hope that they keep on this path that they're on, because like you said, they still got it. They're still kicking it, and they still are great. And I put this song's, like I said, it's on the same caliber, I think, as Painkiller. I mean, probably, I'm not going to say anything now because, we just listened to it, but I mean, I could see this being one of my more popular, favorite, newer Priest songs, because it's really good. I really like it. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I agree, and I think the best part of this song is that main riff. That main riff is it's a tight fucking Judas Priest riff. It's a riff that has a heaviness to it, but it's one of those perfect air guitar riffs, and just has a great drum beat to it, and they kind of keep that whole idea of that riff throughout a lot of this song. Even the pre-chorus riff is kind of the sort of same thing, just a little bit different. And I like the chorus riff as well. I mean, it's a little bit goofy and everything, but he mixes with the vocals really well. And Rob Halford just sounds fucking fantastic in this. One of my favorite parts, I think it's one of the catchiest parts of this whole song, besides the main riff, is when he says Lightning Strikes, and there's multiple layers of Rob Halford going on with the production, just in the way, he just sounds. It's just badass. And, only Rob Halford can really pull off some of those things like that. And I just think it's an exciting song. It's a song that comes on and just kind of gets you pumped up. You're ready to go. You're ready to fucking do stuff, And Redeemer of Souls had some of those sort of moments, And that was a fantastic album, but this, I feel, is... I'm not going to say it's better than any of the songs on Redeemer of Souls, but it's up there with some of the best off of that album, for sure. Because, when I think of that album, I think of the title track, or Halls of Valhalla, or something like that.
Or, why am I forgetting? It's one of the last songs from the album. I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, but I think of those songs, but this song is right up there with it. And one thing with this is that when Judas Priest is more aggressive and they're fucking heavy and all kinds of stuff, like, and they put everything together, they are fucking, like, unstoppable. Because they're just so good at doing that sort of stuff. And there's also just something extremely exciting about, you know, one of the iconic metal bands this late in their career just putting out some of the best stuff they've ever done. Like, it's exciting with, like, Metallica's new album, and Megadeth, and Iron Maiden. Like, it's just something really exciting about those bands, just because there's a reason why they're so popular.
Yeah.
Because there's some of the best fucking bands out there, and to ever exist in this genre, you know? And when they're still killing it, it's late in their career, it's exciting. Firepower. March 9th.
March 9th. Oh, okay.
That's when it comes out, and yeah, let us know what you think of Lightning Strikes. Thanks for watching. See ya.